Good morning dear kids. This video is in continuation with my previous video which was on formulas for grade 9th maths. So we will start here with trigonometrical ratios. My dear kids, trigonometrical ratios जब भी apply होंगे that will be only in a right angle triangle. In a right angle triangle, if we take any acute angle, तो अगर आप acute angle ले रहे हैं, for example, I am talking about A, with point of view of A के अगर perpendicular देखेंगे, so BC will be the perpendicular side for A and base will be AB. Getting my point clear? अगर C को अगर आपको करना है तो C के consideration में your AB will be perpendicular and BC will be the base. Okay, so in any right angle triangle, the side opposite is called as perpendicular side and side adjacent is called as its base. And this we know, opposite 90 degree is always called as hypotenuse. So there are three things to be considered in trigonometrical ratio. That is, your first is perpendicular, base and hypotenuse. These three sides have to be taken into consideration. So in all the problems, I request you to find all the three sides and keep it ready. Okay, and then you have to just apply the ratios which I'll be telling you right now. Your first ratio is sine, and sine is what, my dear kids? Perpendicular upon base. Sorry, I'm so sorry. Perpendicular upon hypotenuse. Next is your cos, which is also called as cosine. It is base upon hypotenuse. Next is your tan. Tan is perpendicular upon base. Now my dear kids, अगर आप cos ले रहे हो तो आपको मैंने already दिया है base upon hypotenuse. Now what is sec? Sec is opposite of reciprocal of cos, not opposite, reciprocal of cosine. So that will be hypotenuse upon base. What is cosec? Cosec is reciprocal of sine, that is hypotenuse upon perpendicular. And what is cot? Cot is reciprocal of tan, that is base upon perpendicular. Got my point clear? So here we have reciprocal relations also, and I have given you the sine, cos, tan, cosec, sec and cot ratios. Okay, I will once more write the relations, that is reciprocal relations. In your reciprocal relations, your sine is 1 upon cosec and your cosec theta is 1 upon sine theta. Got my point clear? This is your first relation. Second is cot theta is equal to 1 upon tan theta. And tan theta is equal to 1 upon cot theta. Your third is cos theta is equal to 1 upon sec theta, and sec theta is equal to 1 upon cos theta. My dear kids, I will also give you complementary relations. In that, my dear kids, if I give you sine theta, you can write cos 90 minus theta, and cos theta, you can write sine 90 minus theta. So if I am giving you sine 30, you can write cos 90 minus 30. That is cos 60. So instead of sine 30, you can write cos 60. Instead of cos 30, you can write sine 60. So that is the complementary relation of sine and cos. Next is tan theta is equal to cot 90 minus theta, and cot theta is equal to tan 90 minus theta. Your next is sec theta is equal to cosec 90 minus theta, and cosec theta is equal to sec 90 minus theta. Dear kids, next I am taking your coordinate geometry. In coordinate geometry, any point given will have two coordinates, that is x coordinate and y coordinate. Your x coordinate is called as abscissa and your y coordinate is called as ordinate. Next, if I want to find slope of the given equation, suppose I have an equation 3x plus 2y is equal to 0. So first I have to convert this equation into y is equal to mx plus c form. That is, I have to take y as a subject and the coefficient of x will be called as slope. And what will be y-intercept? C will be called as y-intercept. जहाँ पे आपका ग्राफ y-एक्सिस पे कट करता है उसे y-intercept कहा जाता है. Next, my dear kids, what is angle of inclination? Angle of inclination the angle which your graph makes with x-axis will be called as angle of inclination towards the positive side. Towards the positive side. Okay, so that will be called as angle of inclination. Next is we are going through distance formula. In that, if I give you 2 points A and B and you have to find distance between them. So the distance of AB will be under root x2 minus x1 the whole square plus y2 minus y1 the whole square. Now what are these x2 and x1? These are the coordinates of the given points. A will have x1 y1, B will have x2 y2. And those values you have to put it in the formula.